guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for the end of the year. I would just like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay. We have laugh and have fun, smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. We have whole self-health, natural therapies, balance. We have move your body. Let's see. Laugh and have fun. Remember who you are. That's right. I love that. Whole self-health. Treat your body well. And move your body. Teach, share, and educate. And we have explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, and record. So, earth signs, I see for you, 2021 has taught you what types of energies are you truly around. You may have really realized how some people were smiling with you, but they really wasn't for you. You really got to see what are the genuine bonds you have in your life, and you have cut off those that you feel was not. And also, I just love the energy of this card because they're all laughing. You want to be around people that want to see everybody win. And earth signs, you have no problem supporting people that you love, but 2021 shows you how people really didn't support you like they said you did. Like they said they did. When you really start to look back, it seems like they didn't really take what you was going through seriously, but yet they could always depend on you. But you started to realize, well, who's there for me? So you may have also decided to spend more time alone, and you found peace in that. I feel earth signs, some of y'all really notice how amazing you are. You know how you sit there and maybe you make a joke or you think of something funny, like I'm so clever, or like I'm so smart. I feel earth signs, you had no problem being alone if you had to. But for some, solitude became dangerous. I understand that. I do. When you find such peace in yourself, it's hard to be around people that do not bring peace. It really grinds your gears because that person is experiencing peace, love, happiness, respect, but yet they want to give you inconsistency, disrespect, no peace. It's kind of like, what? So I feel earth signs. You said, I need to remember who I am. That's right. Culture, resilience, and beliefs. You know that with every tough time, it will pass. And you look back at your resilience that you have and how much you even have gained through 2021. And that's what your ancestors are saying to you, earth signs. This is also them too. Whenever I see this card, I see the spirit guides are happy. Ancestors are happy with you because you're remembering who you are. They have watched your whole journey on earth, and they have watched every moment. And imagine being a spirit guide, y'all. You're watching your person that you're assigned to finally awaken. They finally remember who they are. They start to question their lives. They start to question themselves. They start to question the world around them. They start to dig deeper. And they start to find that power within themselves. When they wake up and say, I can create whatever I choose. And it is me who can stop me. The only person that stops me is me. And that's right, earth signs. You don't look at people as they can stop you. You look at it as they can stop me if I let them. But if I don't let them, how they gonna stop me? And that's right. I see you guys going into 2022 very confident. Remember who you are. Whole self-health, natural therapies, and balance. And I don't know how to say that word, so I just don't say that. I'm not just going to tear out the word. With the whole self-health, you got to see I love the peace in this guy's face. Some of you guys have definitely changed your diet. You have noticed how it really has helped you. Also keeping your stress levels down. Maybe earth signs, you have noticed since keeping your stress levels down, your immune system has been a lot better because stress does make us sick. Also, changing your diet, natural therapies. Maybe you start to look at more holistic healing and not like the big pharma industry. We have treat your body well. This also goes into keeping stress levels down, meditating, massage. For some of you guys, maybe you got a new bed. Maybe the bed you slept in, you didn't sleep that great in. It's kind of, you will wake up with a crank in your neck. Maybe some of you are thinking about getting one of those therapeutic beds with the little controller, or making your space more comfortable so you can relax. Maybe you started to feel kind of crammed. Like I said, it could have been your bed, maybe, because a good night's sleep does matter. But just in general, I feel that you have been exercising too. I see a lot of health with y'all. Whole self-health, treat your body well with exercise, keeping your stress levels down, laughing and having fun. And see, move your body. Earth signs, you freed yourself from situations that no longer serve you because you remember who you are. You know that with every beginning, well, every ending comes a new beginning. It's always the darkest before the dawn. I feel 2022 is going to be your dawn. And I love this for all signs. All signs have a lot of happy energy, new energy. Jupiter is in Pisces. The North Node is going to go into Taurus. This is a powerful time. Saturn is still in Aquarius. So that means the network. Pluto is finishing his rounds in Capricorn till 2024. And for those who don't know, America is going through a Pluto return. So this is why you're seeing America tore up to pieces right now. And it's going to continue to be tore up to pieces. But it's to know that it's really for the collective. It's our job as people in higher vibrations, awaken people to continue on our path, because that's what's creating the new world. See, if we get too wrapped up in the old world, we lose focus on creating the new world. And collectively, more and more people will start to get on board. But really what's going on in America, for example, and all around the world with all these restrictions, that's Saturn and Aquarius playing out right now. Because Saturn is pushing the world to be so restricted that something got to give. We're the collective, global, we all say enough is enough. We start to realize how these systems really didn't care about us. To be honest, they really didn't for long periods of time. But see, we were in a society where it was hidden easily. You know, they put celebrities in our face. So we're always distracted about what's going on with Kim Kardashian, what's going on with Kanye West, what's going on. Like, and I really look at this like the other day, when I'm watching a bunch of people argue in comment sections because Jay-Z said that nobody could see him in verses. So you have the whole internet on fire because of what Jay-Z said. And I'm like, if we had that same energy to care about what's going on the planet, then we do caring about what Jay-Z said, we would be in a better place. And I said, this is the problem. We're too distracted. We're too entertained. Too much of anything becomes a bad thing where we're not even living in reality. We care more about what's going on with celebrities than what's going on in our real life. Like, who cares if Kim and Kanye broke up? Who cares? Like, who cares? Like, I really started to realize, why are we so invested in people's lives that we don't know? Like, why? Why do we get upset? That's their business. If they choose to do whatever they do, that's what they do. And I feel like that's why we don't go nowhere as a society, because we're too busy worried about what everybody else is doing. We're not worried about what we're doing, what we're in control of. We worried about what breakup they going through, what's going on over there, what is going on with you. And I feel earth signs, you focus on what's going on with me. Like what I'm trying to build, what I'm trying to do. I don't care what everybody else is doing, and that's right. See, that's why you're going to get to success, earth signs. I see a very direct energy. I just noticed that the other day, like, if only people cared about the environment and Earth the way they do about Kim and Kanye or Kylie Jenner, for example, we would be in a way better place. But we're too entertained. We're too glued into the television. We're too glued in social media that we don't even live in reality anymore. Everything becomes virtual. It's like nothing feels really real anymore. Like, people really look at social media and think that all these happy pictures and everything is people's real lives. Like, that's why on my channel, I'm going to keep it real. But I don't feel that great. I don't feel that great. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend, none of that. I'm going to keep it real to show all aspects, because it's easy to show just the happiness. But life is about balance. It's about when it's not so great. We need more people keeping it real than everybody smiling and grinning like everything is fine and it's not. We need more people to be honest and be like, listen, I'm effed up right now. Listen, I ain't happy right now. That's how the world will also start to get better. But how is the world going to get better if people keep lying to themselves? And when we lie to ourselves, we lying to everybody. So nobody's getting the truth. Because how many people are truthful with themselves? See, earth signs, you're very truthful with yourself. What you need to change and what you're good at. You have no bias in terms of what you could do better and what you do great as. And that's a powerful asset to have. That's why you will be successful. See, the most successful people are the best students. You will not be successful if you can't listen to nobody else. If you can't accept other people's insight. And I'm not talking about people who just talk like this. I'm talking about people who really have, there's a difference between criticism and constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is they're able to tell you, okay, you do this, but this is why I say this, and here's a solution. See, constructive criticism gives us solutions. See, people think they just criticizing, they're giving constructive criticism, and you really not. It's an opinion, but you're saying it like it's fact. And also, you're not giving no constructive criticism. So, constructive criticism is when you can see the person sees what you're trying to do, and they explain to you how this may be holding you back, but then they be like, listen, this is how you can turn it around. I feel earth signs, that's what you want to be around, people that you could build a team with, right? That you can bounce ideas off of each other, where it's no competition, where everybody's winning, everybody eats. See, that's the thing. What's that song remind me of? That was like a Meek Mill song. I think it was a song with Diddy. When Diddy was like, everybody eats. Like, we're on earth. Everybody eats. But the problem is people don't share. See, when people don't share, then how is there abundance to go around? So it can look like it's no abundance, but look how big the world is. You mean to tell me there's no abundance? Or are we not looking in the right places, right? So I feel earth signs, you looking into the right places. You're looking at things as opportunities to build a new life for yourself, new relationships with people. And we have, with the move your body and the teach and share, earth signs, some of you guys are meant to be very inspirational people in your community, where people will look up to you and your advice and educate. Some of you guys may be school teachers too, because that could be teaching little kids. That could really be your passion, teaching kids, reaching the youth. If you have like nieces and nephews, you always encourage them to do well, or if you have your own children, and you share your wisdom with them. And also just in general, earth signs, I see it as you learning from situations, and then you share that wisdom. That's a beautiful thing of how you freed yourself. You know, that's what I do on YouTube all the time. I share what I know. Because there could be someone like me out there where they don't know where to begin or where to go. And I'm able to teach and share how I was able to free myself and how I can encourage other people to free themselves. And people don't understand. When you do something that you feel has a true purpose, and it's not just a paycheck, the feeling of you making a difference in the world is a beautiful thing. To see how you help people, to see how you use your power of influence. That's another thing. We're going to see regular, everyday people be the new celebrities. Mark my words. You're going to see this whole celebrities of people that make just a lot of money and famous. No, in the coming days, it's going to be about the average person. We're going to start to look at celebrities and be like, that's great, they have that, but we don't relate to that. We want to have people that we can relate to, the everyday person. We don't know what it's like to be living that lifestyle, you know. And I notice in politics, just for example, they use celebrities. And I just kind of think that's out of touch. How can you use a person that makes $1 million a year to reach to people who's below the poverty line? How? That's such a disconnect. And that's the problem. Because, for example, celebrities live in their own bubble. They don't live in the reality that we live in. They go to a completely different reality than we do. And by us paying so much attention, like I said, to what everybody else is doing. Because I see it's a lot of, well, social media makes this. Social media can't make everything. It's like when people be like, oh, social media is the reason why people started cheating now. No, people been cheating. People been breaking up relationships. It's just social media made it more instant. It didn't turn people into what cheaters are more often. It's just you're easily to spot it. You know, you have more options on speed dial than back in maybe 1950s. See, the 1950s, to go to your side piece house, you may have to get on the horse about midnight. Don't baby nobody, y'all. I say jokes like that. Like, imagine you go to your side piece house, it's like, yeah. You know, it doesn't mean that social media is just, it brought this so much destruction. Social media just shared more light to how destructive we already was. The habits we already had, that is just more on the World Wide Web. Honestly, I look at social media as you can use it for what your purpose is. Because people that say that, they don't want to take responsibility, for example, like, oh, social media break relationships. Are you sure, or was it you? Because Facebook didn't slide in that person's DMs, you did. You feel me? That Facebook didn't give that girl your number, you did. So stop blaming social media for your lack of restraint and take responsibility. See, this is the thing where people can blame just everything, but social media can really be a beautiful thing, because look how all of us can be connected to our soul family, right? People that we can meet from all over the world. There's plenty of beautiful things that social media brings to people's lives if we use it constructively. Honestly. So let's just see what our final message is for Earth signs. I just feel like talking to y'all. We have connect with order, tune in and connect. And we have open to love, relationships, passion, and see. And look at this. Have courage, strength, fearlessness. That's what your ancestors is saying, Earth signs. Y'all some warriors. You got courage, that fearlessness. That is such, and you got remember who you are. I mean, Earth signs, but it's the happiness, man. Y'all love too. Y'all a little hard, and you know, y'all be a little rough around the edges. But earth signs, one thing is, when y'all love people, it is nothing that you would do for them. Honestly. And if you had gone through breakups during this year, because Venus retrograde, have y'all seen Venus retrograde snatching these relationships out here? But one thing I noticed is a theme is Venus is only snatching those relationships that have been on the ice for a long time. So people that you seeing now break up, believe me, they've been having problems because Capricorn energy moves slow. So that takes, because Saturn is represented by Capricorn, and how Saturn moves is like a couple years. That's why you seeing these people who are in long-term relationships break up. But if they breaking up, the problem's been there. They just hid it from everybody. But with Venus and Capricorn going retrograde, you can't hide that no more. You can't keep pretending that that elephant ain't in the room, because you're going to start to feel... Let me just give an example. Because Capricorn energy is the devil. Right? The devil's up, right? Would you look at that? Those relationships will start to feel like this. This is the lower vibration, for example, of a devil energy. But it's through this devil energy that sets people free, see? The devil makes way for your higher self to make higher decisions. It's when we make decisions solely based on lower natures. This is where you get the devil energy. But it just represents our lower self. Is when we are in our lower selves all the time, this can create the hell. That's what I realized. I could tell when people live in hell in their reality. And I started to realize hell is not fire and brimstone. Hell is someone's reality. Not everybody on earth is in the same reality. Some people's reality is like this. They chain the people. But Venus and Capricorn is breaking that up. So with the breakups we see... Those breakups were already bound to come. It's just the couples hid it well. But there is no hiding no more with this devil energy, because if you somewhere that ain't working, you'll feel like this. You'll feel all darkness around you. There's no balance of light there. I just wanted to use that for a second. But let's see. Connect with water. The water spirits are calling to you as they know you have a connection to natural water sources such as lakes, rivers, oceans, or ponds. They want you to heed your urge to visit the water. This card is a reminder of the benefits being near water brings you. Water relaxes your mind and body and allows you to feel at peace again. You do not have to live on the water, but you may like to book a holiday or visit a place with water which you feel drawn. Now, depending on where you live is cold. It would be great to like listen to waves or waterfalls. I said that in the water sign reading too because they had that. Open to love. You are incredibly independent and don't often ask for help or let people in, but it's okay for you to allow yourself to receive from others. You will not become weak or lose your independence if you open yourself to people and relationships. Allow yourself to feel love, happiness, and fulfillment. Be open to meeting people, starting a relationship, and experiencing new things. Try not to feel guilty for wanting more for yourself. You deserve to be content and fulfilled. Commit to letting other people into your personal space. Your personal space. Allow yourself to enjoy life again. And then we have Tune In and Connect as the final card. Listen to your gut instincts and don't doubt what you are feeling. Often the first thing you feel, hear, or sense about something ends up being right. Still, it can take courage to listen to your intuition and trust your heart. Instead of being led by other people's opinions, be open to a family member or friend and the message they are trying to communicate to you. It's time to connect with someone. So, Earth signs, I hope you guys appreciate this video, and I'll catch you guys later.